Peace and blessings, fam. I'm your brother in the struggle, Ali. And today we're going to decipher Temple Property in View in 1975. Basically, in 1975, when it was reported that Messenger Elijah Muhammad had died, unfortunately, the messenger did not leave a living will or a will, and there was no clear hierarchy, but there was a spiritual hierarchy. That spiritual hierarchy was basically our general orders. Meaning that, our general orders teaches us to take charge of this post and all temple property in view. And as believers, we are to recognize and respect the officer of the day. At that time in 1975, spiritually speaking, that officer of the day was the national spokesman of the Nation of Islam. That was Brother Minister Louis Farrakhan, who was at Temple Number 7 in New York City. He was the messenger's highest ranking officer of the day. That didn't mean that he was magical, he was special, nothing like that, but for practical purposes, it's like if something happened to the President of the United States of America, the Vice President should be the one that becomes the President. However, because of the financial wealth and the political intrigue and the COINTELPRO operatives or the FBI agents that had on bow ties and garbs that infiltrated the ranks of the Nation of Islam, and those that were selling their souls for a piece of fried chicken and a biscuit with a little butter on it, and because of the organized and disorganized crime within the ranks of the gods and goddesses, corruption appeared into the temple. And as a result, there was chaos. And as a result, there appeared to be what they called a smooth transition. But in reality, there was a civil war. In various cities, ghettos, especially prisons throughout the United States of America, FOIs was murdering FOIs. FOIs was robbing FOIs. It was a dark and dangerous time in the Nation of Islam. I had family and friends that actually lived through that actual experience. Some of them didn't live through it. And at the end of the day, Imam Mufti Muhammad became the chief minister or the supreme minister or the leader of the Lost Foundation of Islam. And he assumed power of attorney or control over not only Messenger Elijah Muhammad's personal bank accounts, but also all temple property in view. That meant all of the holdings of the Nation of Islam. Now, you have to understand that these holdings of the Nation of Islam was not his or his brothers and sisters or family members' money. That money belonged exclusively to the Nation of Islam. It was given by the love, sacrifices, blood, sweat, and tears. I know brothers that physically died helping the Nation of Islam. I know brothers that been in prison for over 40 years now. That opened up Sister Claire Muhammad School in Philadelphia. I know brothers that sacrificed and put the money up, and they changed the locks on Sister Claire Muhammad's door and wouldn't let those brothers in the very school that they opened up. This is the real deal. So these moles literally sold, they didn't just sell their soul, they literally sold God's temple property in view. They sold the farms, the schools, and things of that nature there. And unfortunately, the Nation of Islam became destroyed from within, financially, politically, militarily, socially, spiritually. It just literally just fell all apart. And today, the Nation of Islam, is still struggling with that financial difficulty. So it's an important thing that we in the struggle for freedom, justice, and equality understand, as the messenger told us, we have to do things decently and in order, And we have to set up that divine government of God. So something like that will never happen again. Because what happens is the family members just come in and steal all temporal property in view at the end of the day.